reports. We can't trust anyone these days, can we? But let's begin. This morning, just before 7 a.m. local time, an individual fired multiple rounds at a
Okay, no, hold on. Hold on. I want to say something first. I didn't know about this until I called my friend and I talked to Hugo. Almost didn't know about this, but I had to ask a little more questions. Now, I got a real good boiled down version of something recently that's right over there. Because I asked the keys for the car and I don't know what's fucking possessed me to sort of have that smart ass way of asking something. And when I got the call back, I had already not answered a phone call, but I had to do all this stuff with my phone to be sure. And since I've placed that one up there now, Metatron, y'all. So I'm going to find out about this now. But I got a real strong suspicion about some things, but they've been in my own personal experience, and I don't like hearing this stuff. I think they're doing it probably. But, I'm just going to have to go from there. Metatron, I think, is not normally this sort of channel, but he's been real good at the recent time. And at the same time, sadly, if it's not an angel's name, I wouldn't be able to care as much.
One, wounding several others before taking his own life. FBI, DHS, ATF are on the ground with Dallas PD and state authorities. While the investigation is ongoing...
You're plugging yourself into the Matrix this way? Well, now that I have a better idea of what the fuck is being done,
Now watch them.
I do in certain times, yes.
It's the usual sing and dance. While the investigation is ongoing, an initial review of the evidence shows an ideological motive behind this attack. See photo below.
Oh, are they saying that already?
The casing recovered was engraved with the phrase, open quotes, anti-ice, close quotes. More updates will be forthcoming. So you can see it here. Yeah. Okay.
To be honest,
screaming, oh, that could be misinformation.
No.
Or we don't know why he did it. We don't know how he did it. You wait for it. You wait for it. You wait for the... Oh, we don't really know what his true motives are. He's dead now, so... FBI director, guys, I'm not reading...
I wanted to say something, too. I didn't get to start listening to this the same way.
Facility targeting their officers. It has to end, and the FBI and our partners will lead these investigative efforts.
I just want to show the
see
Metatron
to it
thing.
that those who target our law enforcement are pursued and brought to the fullest extent of justice. Thankfully, no law enforcement personnel were injured. Please pray for the injured and deceased. So I'd like to know more about the victims, to be honest. Now, I'm going to continue. Of course, we're going to make this political because it is. So we're going to discuss the political aspects of this, the historical aspects of this. I want to know about the victims, though.
I want to make Metatron in this Metatron thing together, because he's not normally do this. He's good for channel for these now.
Shooter, imbecile. Okay, wait a second. Let me put myself full screen because there are images of the shooter with his head completely blown off and blood everywhere. I don't think I can show that. At least this one I can show. All right.
The reason, well, hey, of course Don's back. Oh yeah, he'll be back. When I'm here by myself, certain things like I did very recently, I'm synced in. But I told him, I was like, I need to come home. I had the choice. He was going to go do his stuff, but I thought about how hot it was yesterday, and I'm like, oh no, I'll go ahead and go home. I don't need to do it. Now, usually I'd suffer it, and I've suffered it before, and went through the suffering, but this time I felt very competent to say, I'll probably be needing to do something here. And I did. When I called the guy that I call Cash Patel, I don't know how to say it any other way. One email that was explaining this thing that I was working for, and one number to call also to get back in the right thing without the email. I just wiped my stuff. I only had one email. What did it say? Well, it said a lot. And you can imagine that by the end of it, when it does say FBI and all that stuff, Cash Patel. Do I think you're doing a good job? No. Not really at all. In fact, I wish they would have got rid of it, to be honest. I was so surprised that both of those guys that are at the FBI, those two dudes, had lost their credibility as far as I believed real fast. I don't think it's their fault though. I think if they had the Epstein shit, that I think I would feel bad for their career and know that it's being done to them. So they're probably feeling really fucked up if it's in their position. I don't think they're doing nothing fucked up, but I don't think that they can do anything. I think that if you were to do anything, you would get the Israeli nest start killing us, our people. I'm sorry, whatever. And however many of those you could think are blackmailed is what I believe, but that doesn't make a shit. It doesn't. It does not. It does not. So without any further ado, we're going to do something else. The next thing will be not this story. I hate this, hearing this, though. This is fucking fucked up. And then, like, again, I wouldn't even have known if Hugo hadn't said, because I thought he was talking about the last one. Oh, God. And then, of course, it's just everything. All of it. Oh, well. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to do that, though, because we already have from within got a response. We have already from within ourselves got a response on what to do. And it was simple. He said, throw me the keys. And then he started. So I'm making tonight's video. Hold on. So this guy, I told him what had happened. When I went there, the first thing he wanted to do was connect to this story. He wants to tell me this story about this woman in Virginia. I'm not buying it. I'm not. And then when I said whatever I needed to say next, I saw the moment. I'm older than him. He's not older than me. And I don't wish that I would have to be now feeling above it. Like a man feels like you're like more experienced to know something. That guy should know better than this if he's a Muslim. He should know better. So I don't know what the hell to say now. I mean, I expect it. I've expected it for a long time. So when I say what I say, it's just based on the what he gave me. He gave me the kettlebell. I just happen to say it, and then I hear what it says. Actually, I just know what that is, and then like I'm very excited now because like I mean I made an adjustment, and I guess we'll see. It is appropriate that it's Kameal. I try to say it fast, but I hear the name. I know the name. It's the archangel that is over Mars. Okay? Just like yesterday, it was Mars again, because Mars, blasted tower, in the tree of life, pay, the mouth, the words. I was basically there because words out of my mouth came out, and I needed to fix it. That's a fact. It is. You may not believe that, but you have to, because that's what got me to that place in the dangerousness. But then I sat here and I spent a lot of good time looking at all the songs that were wrote and all that. I pretty much fucked the day off for that. But I was perceiving some shit that was really out there. And it has been right. But I've been able to have a better response once I get the work done. And it's just a little bit of digging and looking and then being activated from some of the stuff was deep. I don't think it was a bad idea to even have come out what I said and it be heard. That may have been a good thing in how it helps. I don't know. I don't have a working theory on if somebody needs to hear your trauma word because you say it or not. If they need to be bothered by it, do you think I'm going to be able to fucking quantify that? No. But I don't want to quantify this either, because what I know is that I have not started working on my own Halloween costume. And if my friend's going to be a fucking race car driver, then goddamn it, I know enough of my friend to say, there you go, and send a picture. I prefaced it, yes, with some words that by the end of it, I'm going to stop doing that because I've mostly done it for me. Discommunicate some of the world's strange. But I quit caring what other people thought about shit or if they were going to be involved in the right things or wrong things. Way ahead of it. Buddy. So if you think I don't care or give a fuck, try again. But in the meantime, here you go.